Hello and welcome to the Forms web interface of the South African Reserve Bank. This video is a follow-on from the introductory video and provides guidance on how to compile the quarterly C23 form for unit trusts. For the purposes of this video, we will assume that you are already logged into the system and have access to a C23 form. The demonstration user has access to several C23 form data subjects. Some will exist in the Ready tab, others under In Progress, and others in Submitted. To begin completing a form from the Ready tab, simply click the Start link. In the In Progress tab, you can see forms or data subjects that have already been edited and saved. The system prevents two users from editing the same form at the same time by placing a lock on a form once a user opens a form for editing. For this demonstration, I will use a form that already contains some data, and I will open the form by clicking the Edit link in the In Progress tab. Once the form is opened, you will see three important fields at the top of the form. They are the name of the data subject, in this case a unit trust fund, the SARB reference number for this unit trust, and the period to which the form applies. The form will open on the Guidelines page. This page provides detailed information about the form. Please read through these guidelines and familiarize yourself with the requirements. The C23 form contains 5 separate tables. Each is implemented as a separate tab on the screen. To open any table, you can simply click on the heading. On the form, you will see that some line items have a C note link. By hovering over this link, you will see a short note relating to this line item. When you reach the bottom of any table and you want to navigate to the next one, you can click on the Next button, or click on the Previous button to navigate to the previous table. There is also a Reset button at the bottom of each table, which allows you to clear all the values captured on the table. On the left side of the form, you will see 5 buttons. These buttons allow you to close, save, validate, and submit the form. Additionally, you are also able to upload data from an already prepared Excel spreadsheet. We will now talk through each of these buttons. Close. The Close button should be used sparingly. It will close the form without saving any data. Notice that the system gives a warning before closing the form. If you close the form's web interface without closing the form, the editing lock for other users will remain in place for 15 minutes, and therefore will be locked for editing by another user. Save. The Save button will save the form in its current state. Notice that after I click the Save button, the system validates the current data and takes a few moments to reload the form. This allows the system to maintain a version history each time the form is saved and ensures that no data are ever lost. The version only changes once per session, even though you saved many times. Validate. To ensure accurate data collection, there are several editing rules built into the C23 form. You can see a list of these rules in the Guidelines page by clicking on the button that reads Show Rules. Additionally, when you hover over any field that has a rule marked yellow, the rule is shown as a tooltip. For example, the value captured in column 1 and line item 1 should equal the sum of all values captured in column 1 for line items 2 to 8. When you click the Validate button, the form will verify whether your current data are valid. Let me make a quick change in line item 2 and click Validate to demonstrate this. Upload. The Upload button on the form will not apply to all users, but may be useful to some. The Upload button allows you to upload a previously compiled Excel spreadsheet version of the form into the system. Take note, however, that the Excel sheet must strictly comply with the format as specified by the supplied template. To find a copy of the template, simply click on the link provided in the General Guidelines page. As an example, let's assume that I have compiled the Excel form template and I can now open the form in the web interface, click the Upload button, and import the data into the form. Once the upload is done, the form can be validated and submitted as if I had completed it manually. Submit. The Submit button will first validate the form data. If the data are invalid, the submission will not be allowed. If the data are valid, the form will be submitted to the South African Reserve Bank. Take note of the message that the system provides. Once a form has been submitted, no further changes can be made. For demonstration purposes, let me submit the form. Notice that after submission, the system takes me back to the Forms portal, and now the form is listed in the Submitted tab. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.